Hello guys, good afternoon once again, and you are welcome to the daily market forecast with Dr. Harmonics. So if this is your first time of actually coming to my YouTube channel, I would advise you to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload my next video. So we'll be coming up with the daily market watch every day at 11 a.m. Okay, at 11 a.m. Today we are doing it at 3:16 p.m. GMT. From tomorrow it will be at 11 a.m. so that we'll go in depth into the market and look at possible setups that we are going to look out for on the market. So just stay tuned and watch as we bring you what you've been craving for. Yes, so my name is Dr. Harmonics, and I'm still your favorite mentor. Now let's look at some of the pairs that we'll be looking out for throughout the week. So, I'm still on BTC sales. The bears are still in control. As I spoke about earlier on in the previous session, now currently, the inflation figures for the United States, it's around 8.6. You can also see that the interest rate is at 1.75. Personally, I'm expecting Fed to increase rate to bridge the gap between the inflation figures and the interest rate. That's when we'll see BTC rising up after there is a closure of the gap. For now, BTC will still have a downward trend. BTC is expected to go down. So let me look at the chart. I'm expecting BTC, it hit the 78, forming a cipher pattern. I'm expecting to hit the 11,780 USD zone. So we could have something like this. So forming a shark pattern around 11,000 zone. Okay, so I'm still expecting the BTC USD to still drop to the 11,000 zone before it start pushing up. Okay, however, a break of this trend over here, a break of the trend line should call in for the buys. A break of this trend line should call in for the buys. A break of this trend line. So once we have a break of the trend line above here, we should call in for the buys, okay? Or the break of this highs over here should call in for the buy. But for now, I'm expecting BTC USD to hit this level around 11,709. Okay, so the next one we are looking at is the dollar index. For the dollar index, I'm still expecting, okay, so for now, I'm still expecting a downward trend to this level, to the other block over here. So I'm still expecting a downtrend to this level. That means that all pairs which are traded against the dollar is going to be strong against the dollar to this level before we see a buy, at least to 101, around 101 or 102 level before we see the buys coming in. I don't expect it to push from this level. So when I check Euro USD is still, I'm still expecting it to move to complete to this level. We had our entry around, on the lower time frame, we had our entry around this level. So I'm still expecting it to climb to the top. For now, I'm seeing this one as just a pullback and it could go to the top. Once there is a break, there is a more break down, we could see more Euro USD falling. But for now, I'm expecting to reach to this level so that it will go into, it will have this correlation with the dollar index. So I'm still expecting a more buy for the Euro USD. So for any drop, look for buying opportunity. For any drop, just look for a buying opportunity. Okay. Okay. NZD USD, I can see a drop. I can see a drop. I was expecting it. So this is actually a flat correction. This is actually a flat correction. So I'm still seeing up to this level before probably we can see more drop coming in. Okay, so for now, this is actually falling, but this could be, it's just creating, I'm seeing it as just creating a correction. Okay, just creating a correction to probably the other block here and still go up. Yeah, so look for, as the drop is coming, probably look for a buying opportunity around this other block area and still shoot. On the lower time frame, it's still selling. And hey, don't go against the trend. Look for selling opportunity until it touches the other block around here. But you know, I'm expecting it to complete a flat correction from here to this level before we get the sell coming in. Okay. So at this point, don't look for swingings, just look for scalping setups and scalp. Once you get a good opportunity to buy to complete the top here, then you can actually buy to the top. Where is it going to the top? I'm expecting it to complete probably a shark pattern to this level. So, okay, so I'm expecting to complete a bat pattern to this level, probably 88 to this level, so that the flat correction will complete. Okay, so for now, we are still not buying for now. Let's wait and see whether we get a valid trade to buy to the top. But for now, we are still buyers. It's currently selling, so it's best to stay out and see what will happen before you join the sell. But I am expecting it to rise to these levels. The same with, okay, so pound JPY. Pound JPY, so in our initial trade was to look for, okay, so I'm expecting a break of this trend line. Once this one breaks, then once this one breaks, then we'll be going for the sell. So for now, you just have to hold your peace and see what will happen. Okay, so there's no validity on this trade. It's forming a head and shoulder pattern. Once there is a break of the structure around here, we might see it completing the whole of the pattern down here. We might be seeing it completing the whole of the pattern. But for now, I'm expecting pound JPY. Once it breaks this, we are going to sell. But for now, we just hold our peace and see what the market is doing. Okay, the same with NZD JPY, the same thing. Okay, so for NZD JPY, I'm still sell buyers. It was still going up. I was expecting to hit the other block. I hit it. So I want a very good breakout and a retest. Then I will join to the down. This could be a fake out. So I want a very good breakout and a retest forming a lower high and going for a lower low, then I'll join the sell to the downside. Okay. So let's see a more breakout, like let's see the breakout being very evident. Then we can say that because this candle can close above and it will go against you. So let's see the current candle break very well. And once it breaks, we'll be joining the sell. Okay. Okay, so AUD card, I don't have any buyers for AUD card for now. I don't have any buyers for AUD card. It's completed a flat correction, so it could go more down, but I don't have any buyers for AUD card. AUD-JPY. Okay, so we were expecting a Quasimodo pattern over here. Now, currently, it went to hit our take profit one. So once we had the left shoulder, they had the right shoulder, it formed a Quasimodo going up. Now, this was, so we had our trade here and went to hit our first take profit. Once it retraces and goes out, we might be expecting to hit our second take profit. But for now, we exit the market because it hit our first take profit over here. So let's wait. Once we get a very good correction, probably come to touch. There was a break of structure over here. There was a break of structure. So probably we might want to see a retest to probably the other block around this area. Once we see this, we might want to join the buy to the top. Okay, so that's it for AUD-JPY. Okay, so AUD-USD broke the trend. AUD-USD broke the trend over here. Currently, we had a very good buys and it's retracing now. And once it's retracing, you have to be patient. So my buyers actually was for it to at least come and hit the B level over here. So my bias is for it to come and hit the B level over here. Currently, it is retracing to the trend line. And once we have a breakout to the top, then we are going to join the buy. Now, if it breaks below the current support, we'll be leaving the buy and joining in for the sell. But for now, I'm expecting AUD-USD to hit the B level over here. Then, so the B level of this flat correction, we might hit this level. So for now, I'm still buyers for AUD, just like the dollar index. So Euro GBP, we hit our first take profit and we're expecting to go to our second take profit. So it was just a break of a change of character. And you can see over here, there was a breakout of the structure. It retested to the other block. Now, this was the resistance level. Once it broke it, so it came back to the other block where there was the break of structure to the top, which was here. So we joined for the buy, and our first TP was this level. Our second TP is this level, the other block over here. So we are a few pips away to our second TP. Our first TP is already hit. So we are a few pips away to our second TP. Okay, so US 100. This is a complete trade drive pattern. So from here to here, we have 61.8. You can see it over here, 61.8 fib. Now, when you check the Fibonacci extension of this, it should be three drive, should be either 127 or 1618. 1.27 to 1.618. So it took us to the 1.618. Now at this point, I'm expecting to move all the way to 61.8. So we had our first entry. So we had our first entry. After there was a divergence, you can see over here, there was a divergence over here. Break of the trend, we bought over here, and it's currently at this level. It's showing some retracement over here. Let's see whether we get a zigzag or a flat correction over here. Once we get it, we might, this is another block over here. Let's see whether we can have, okay, let me see something. Okay, so let's see this other block, whether it can come and hit it and push further up to complete the pattern to the top. Let's see what happens. It could also be that it's forming just this and create a harmonic pattern to the top. So for now, our first tip, by now you should close your trade and wait for a very good entry to buy to the top, because we've already made a lot of profits from this trade. The same with US 500, the same with US 500, S&P 500. We are expecting, so that one too is a three drive formation. It's a three drive formation. So from year to year, we are 61.8. This is at 161. So let's see it get to between 61 and 50 level. Just like this one, we might see this one moving all the way to this level, where we'll have a zigzag, or we'll have the second phase of the three drive correction is a three drive. Yeah, so the three drive pattern. So for now, we are seeing a downtrend. It's forming a correction. Once the correction completes, we might see it moving down. We might see it moving up to complete the pattern. Okay, so don't be so quick to buy for a long term. If you are selling, don't be so quick to sell for long term. If you are buying, if you are selling for now, just look at few pips, and once the correction is completed, you might want to look out for a buy. This actually forming an expanded flat correction. So we might have something like this, maybe to a certain point, and you might see it go to the top. It's just forming a flat, an expanded flat correction. Okay. So basically, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. I think I saw something on pound, MC pound, GBP USD. Yes. So GBP USD, I'm still expecting this pair to form, to move to this level before it drops. Okay, it's looking like a sell, but I'm still expecting to move up. So if you are selling, look for opportunity to buy. If you are selling, look for opportunity to buy. The drop will give us more opportunity to buy to the top. The bulls have not completed yet. I'm still expecting it at least to complete a harmonic pattern this way. Maybe come down a little and complete the pattern so that it will be an ABC correction over here. Flat correction. Then we can see the sell coming in. Okay. So I don't think this one is completed yet. This buy, I don't think it's completed. I'm still expecting it to go a little bit up before we can see the drop. So thank you very much. This is Dr. Harmonics. And if you like the video, if you like the daily market forecast, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And please, every day around 8 a.m., I'll be coming live to give you updates on the market and see the opportunities in the market. I also want to tell you that our upcoming STR Strategy course, it's coming Monday on the, I think on the 4th of July, we are starting the STR Strategy course. This is an opportunity for you to trade like a pro. The STR Strategy course combines both harmonics, Elliott wave, smart money concept, divergence in one strategy, which gives you a well-defined edge on the market. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT.